Okay, in this video we're going to do the unboxing. Let's see what's in the box and hopefully nothing is damaged. So, you've got the 4 bands, really loose on here. When they ship it, it looks like it's pulling into the box, so that's one problem that they do have, but that's okay. As long as everything's intact here, I don't care. We got that off from here. The box was already ripped, so I'm just going to plop it open here. And lots of pieces and parts. So as you saw in my last video, well, if you haven't seen my last video, go watch the unboxing of my incline trainer that I returned. But we'll see if they've actually fixed some of the problems that they had. So the big one was the way that they shipped the console was actually underneath the treadmill, and it looks like they're still doing that somewhere. Yep, they're still doing it, so hopefully nothing is broken on that, but it looks like they're packing it exactly the same. So we've got the parts actually very nicely as far as how it's put together, as far as the screws and all that kind of good stuff. Then we have, sure, probably got a knife. Little clippers. And here we have one of the uprights. And this has strap to it, and these parts are pretty heavy. You know, I mean, you'll probably need help in the long run putting it together. I'm going to try to put it together myself. But these are zip tied and then have additional parts on here. So I'm going to throw these aside. Looks like the console, not the console, but the, what do you call that thing? The tray. Lots of tape. But looks like the tray is in the middle. And then the other leg. And the other leg is marked blue, so it's in a blue bag, so must have significance. So I'm going to leave them in the bags. We'll come back to that. It's probably in the directions. And then from here, we've got one of the crossbars, some styrofoam. The one thing I do like the way they do the boxes, quite frankly, I can't get it out now, but this one's broken off, so I'll just use it as an example. But they put wood in the boxes. Let me get up closer for this. They put wood, it's just particle board, in the corners of the box. So there's wood here, wood here, wood here, and wood here, and they're upright in the box, as well as across the box. Now again, I'm going to have to see if it created any damage. This one, you can see, was just clunking around and just taped in. Not so great. So we'll see, and this has nail holes in it, so we'll see what's going on with this. But this was at the base of the treadmill, the track itself, the front. So the way it's situated is the upright arms were down towards, you know, where you step onto the treadmill. So as you're looking at this video, you'll be standing this way and the screen will be this way. So I'll have to rip apart the box. I'm not going to bore you with the details of trying to struggle getting this thing out. But let's see what's in the box. Probably stuff in the box as well. Okay, and more plastic parts. So these are going to be, probably the arms that go on the side there. You'll have the rails that come up, and then the arms that come out, and those are the plastic that goes on top of the arms. So the only 2 things I have left to unbox are going to be the tread itself, which weighs a bazillion pounds, and then the screen. For whatever reason, they ship it underneath. So hopefully we won't have any screen damage this time. I should say screen damage. I didn't have screen damage last time. but it seems like it's an ongoing theme. I've watched other YouTubers with these treadmills, and there's a break. It's the same exact break every time, and the plastic console in the back, it hits a bar in shipping. So I'll get this out of the box, and then kind of we'll do a walk around of the pieces parts. Cool? We'll catch you. Okay, so I've got the big box gone and got the actual treadmill out. I do want to make a correction. I did get 3 boxes earlier. I said 2. So I got the hand weights. That when you call in, they'll tell you they'll throw in a mat to go underneath the treadmill, as well as the iFit band, the View. So I don't use this. To me, this is a toss away. I have my Garmin that I use for running. So with that, then I want to go into the actual console and take this out of the box. Now, when I did my last review on my incline trainer, it looks like they packed it a little bit better with this version. Pull this up. Before, if I remember correctly, the box only went around here, and this was open on both sides. Now it's only open on one side. So I wanted to document taking this out and seeing if they've done any better with the packing job to see if it's broken. So let's get this open and see what we got. I still think they should pack these better. Just seems like a weird kind of box that's really not going to protect it very well. But again, this one does have a smaller screen on it, so that might be why you could get away with it. So it looks like they packed it a little bit better. From what I recall of the last one, they didn't have these in there, which is good. Let's see what else comes in here. There are what these are actually. Some kind of end caps. So we'll come back to those later during the assembly video. Two of those. I don't know what those are. And lastly, the actual console. Now, I went with the smaller screen on this one. The reason I did was I'm a runner, and so the incline is fairly close. It's not the same as the incline. The incline goes much more. But for running, it was doing me well. The other one is, this is a 7-inch screen. And what I found, or at least my opinion of iFit last time, was it was not, the workout videos that they had were not HD and all the good stuff, so I didn't need that huge screen. What I saw online, and one of the things I wanted to verify, and I'll show this stuff later as well, is that the screen tilts. So I don't want to mess with it right now. But it looks like it came in fairly good condition. There are some scrapes on it. I can't tell if there's a sheet, like sometimes there's a sheet that you peel off. So, but there's a big scratch here, definitely around the earplug or the audio in. I'll have to look at that to see that's scratched pretty well, and on here too. But again, sometimes there's that clear plastic which gives it the facade or the wherewithal that it may be scratched, but it's not really scratched. But everything else looks like it's in good condition, so that's a good thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay the parts out and then embark on the journey. Now I'm going to come get the camera here and go in so you can see the scratches, which hopefully we can get on camera here. But yeah, you can see them really good actually. All around here, all up here. There's some, if I get into here, see if I get the light right, scratches here, and all scratches here. Now again, not a big deal, but again, just as a brand new product, it's kind of disheartening, but nonetheless, oh, and there's another scratch here as well. Nothing on the screen that I can see. but we'll get into that later. And then there's all the pieces parts. So there's all the pieces parts that we'll be getting into. So my next video now that this is totally unboxed, I'm going to lay out all the parts, and so we have them out here, and then we'll start the assembly. So we'll catch you in a bit.